Hello everybody, welcome to the HTML5 course. Now I'm going to show you the ways to add some elements into a web page. If you want to learn more about HTML5 elements, you can take a look at my other videos about the HTML5 topic. And all the videos are shown in the description under the video. So let me continue the setup of my web page. Now I would like to add something else. Okay, now I'm going to add an unordered list. And here I emphasize the word unordered by the em element, okay, which is an example of an inline element. So how can we set up an unordered list? We need the tag first. An unordered list would have a tag called ul, and inside the opening tag and the closing tag, I would like to add the points shown in the unordered list. To add a certain item into the unordered list, we use the element called li. If I want to add one more element in the unordered list, I just repeat the li element, but I change the content surrounded by the text into another format, okay? So let me see the effect. Okay, we can see that the unordered list is shown at the bottom. Okay, I can put the spaces at the end of the web page by using the line break element, okay? So we can see the effects of having an item in an unordered list. When we talk about an unordered list, the bullet point will be shown before each item, okay? Now I would like to show you a nested unordered list. So what does it mean by an unordered list being nested? We can see the effects now. I still use the ul tag. Now I would have a point in the unordered list, and the content of the item is level 1. And then inside the unordered list, I can set up another unordered list. So we can see that an unordered list is nested in the other unordered list. And inside the inner unordered list, I can simply put 2 more items, which are enclosed by the li tags. Okay. And outside the nested unordered list, I put another new item that belongs to the outer nested unordered list. Okay. So let us see the result. Okay, we can see that the levels 2a and 2b would have a different bullet point pattern as opposed to the bullet point in solid circle. The bullet points inside the nested unordered list becomes a hollow circle. Okay, so we can see the two levels of nested unordered list. After the unordered list, I would like to show you the ordered list. Okay, I would like to show you an ordered list of items. And now I would like to introduce two more elements to you. The as tag means that the thing contained inside the opening tag and the closing tag is no longer important or no longer relevant. So for this case, I can simply make use of the as tag to make sure that the content inside the two opening and the closing tags would have some pattern that represents the irrelevance of the content inside the two tags. And the ins tag means that we want to insert something into the paragraph or your heading. Okay, so ins means insert and s means something that is no longer relevant. Okay, how can I do the ordered list of items? I can show you an example. We use OL to represent an ordered list. Inside an ordered list, I still use the li tag to store the elements inside my ordered list. So that is me see the result. Okay, before the two items, I will have the numbers before them. So it is the meaning of an ordered list. 1, 2, 3, and 4 represent the order of your list. Okay. Okay, now I would like to show you how to set up a definition list. And a definition list is also known as a description list. So what does it mean by a definition list? It simply gives us the meaning of a certain term. And I would like to show the meaning of a certain term in some predefined order provided by HTML5. So let us see an example. We would like to use DL definition list tag. So how can I put the things in the form of a definition list? Suppose I want to show the definition of a computer. I would surround the thing with the DT tag. DT means definition term. And after the definition term, I would like to show the definition description. So dd tag means the definition description. And how will I define a computer? Suppose my definition is simply saying that a computer is a machine for automatic calculations. So let me see the result. So we can see that a definition list will put the definition term followed by the definition description, which is an indented representation of the text. Okay. Actually, we can have more than one term and more than one definition. So let us see an example of this situation. Suppose I want to give the definition of programming. Since programming can also be regarded as a type of coding, I would like to say the synonym of programming by using the other DT tag followed by the previous DT tag about programming. And here I would like to use the strong tag to emphasize the meaning of the or text. Okay. Now I would like to show the definition of programming or coding by using the DD tag again. So I can say that programming or coding is an instruction to a computer. In addition to the formal definition of programming or coding, I would also say that programming or coding is my hobby. So let us see the result by running the web page. Okay, we can see the definition term will be something like this. Programming or coding becomes the definition term, and the definition description will be having two lines. One definition and followed by another definition, which are shown by the two DD tags here. Okay. Now I would like to show you how to set up a table of data. How can we create a table? We can make use of the table element. One thing that is important for tables is that a table is built along the rows. So we put the elements along the row, and we want to change another row in order to put other elements into another row of a table. We don't put the things vertically, but we follow the horizontal direction. So a table can usually have a heading. So the heading can be stored in thead element. So thead means the table head. And then I would like to create my table row using the tr element. So what will be contained in my row about the table head? Okay, I would like to show you the countries and the capitals of these countries. So we can say that the table head will be containing the two words. The first one is country and the second one is capital. So th here means the table header. Okay, so in a table head, it should have a row of elements that contains some table headers. And after setting up the table head, I'm able to show the table body. So a table body is also built along the rows. So how can I set up the row? I can do something like this. Now I want to put some table data into my table after setting up my table head. So we can see that Italy will be the first element in my table row, and Rome will be the second element in my table row. So TD here means the table data. Okay, so TD is simply an element to put the table data. I can do similar things to put another row into the table body. Okay, after putting the table body, we can end the table by putting a table footer. A table footer is simply the ending part of your table. So how can I put a table footer? I can simply put some table data into the footer. Now I would like to put two elements into the table footer. The first element in the table footer will be simply having nothing. So the first element is simply an empty element in the table footer, but in doing so, we can make an empty entry into the table footer. And then for the second element in the table footer, it is simply finished. Okay, the finished text is put into the second entry of the table footer. So let us see the result by running the table in this way. Okay, the table is shown here. Country and capital refer to the table head, and the two pairs of country capital relations are simply the content of my table body. And the last thing called finish is simply my table footer. So we can see that the first entry is an empty entry because I don't put anything inside the first TD element. Okay. So in this video, you have learned how to set up an unordered list, which is this one. You are also able to set up an ordered list, which is that one. You're able to show the user a definition list, which contains a pair of definition term together with the definition description. And you're able to show a simple table by creating the header first, followed by the table body and the table footer. This is the end of the video. If you have any questions about my video, please leave your questions on the comment section below the video. If you like this video, please give me a like and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.